Good evening. It's 1 minute past 6. So if anybody wants to take their seat, we'll get started and we'll call this Monday, September 20th, Dalton City Council meeting to order. We'll begin with the pledge. Mr. Parker, do you want to lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone has the agenda before them. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I will be voting this evening as required. Just that we have to have a minimum of 3. All right, any public commentary? Don't think we have any cards, do we? No, okay. Anybody wishes to come forward? No? Seeing no one, we'll move on to the minutes of our September 7th meeting. Had an opportunity to look these over. Are there any amendments, corrections? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And all opposed, same sign. Okay, motion carries. Unfinished business. This is going to be the second reading ordinance 2118, an ordinance to make technical amendments to that ordinance of the city of Dalton adopting Article 6 franchise fees of Chapter 118 utilities of the revised code of the city of Dalton to provide an effective date, to repeal any contrary provisions heretofore adopted, to provide for severability and for other purposes. Andrew?
I think Mr. Miller's going to
Okay,
take this.
sorry.
So this comes out of my office back in March. Later council passed a utilities franchise fee ordinance, if you recall, 4%. Essentially a pass through that's collected by Georgia Power and their customers in the city and by Georgia Electric share with their customers. You know, Dalton goes transfer fee, which is not under the same statutory arrangement, but in there, we had a run to implement this in July. I've explained to Cindy Jackson and to Andrew, some of you. Dalton, NGMC is not a regulated utility like Georgia Public Service Commission like Georgia. Georgia Power sought to get the customer risk, and inadvertently, they were giving gas customers. Realized in August that they had a mess and had to get that straightened out. Unlike the EMC, they cannot put any amount on that. I've got Charles Palmer, the traffic deputy here tonight, represents Georgia Powers. I think his third trip up on this, but if there are any questions, this is a rerun. We're trying to take the point. We're trying to land the plane again, and so we don't. The data's in place. They're ready to accept and move forward. So if there are any questions, Chuck and I'll try to answer.
Thank you. Do either of you have any questions? Okay, any from the city?
No, I'll just make note that I don't believe there were any changes from the first reading version. Was there, Mr. Miller?
Substantive change. It all has to do on the Georgia Power side with the regulatory fact that they've got to approve in order to be able to collect the fees. That's a little different than what you see in the original version.
All right, if there are no further questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to have a second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Motion carries. New business. This is going to be traffic control change, one-way southbound for West Hamilton Alley between West Kyler Street and Morris Street. Mr. Dunn?
Okay, our first traffic control change is for West Hamilton Alley, which runs between West Collar and West Morris. This is a very narrow alleyway, and there's a new business there. Green Door Market has put a drive-through window at the north part of the alleyway. And so our Public Works Traffic Division has recommended one-way southbound from Kyler to Morris. This been reviewed by the Public Works Committee and has their approval.
Okay, do we have any questions? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion to have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed. Now the traffic control change for one-way westbound for Richardson Street between Jones Street and Trammell Street.
Yes, this is for Richardson Street. In your package, the agenda package is found on page 25. It's a map. It's not the best map that it is. On the west side of Westwood School is one-way north, and Jones Street on the east side of Westwood School is one-way south. Right now, the traffic queuing up for pickup and drop-off of the students goes north on Trammell, and a lot of people turn Richardson and come back south on Jones Street to drop off in front of the school. That's causing confusion. We need some, the SRO met with our traffic division folks, and they've recommended that we make Richardson one-way going westbound. What that will do will cause school pickup and drop-off traffic to go north on Trammell all the way to the intersection of Jones, which is off to the left side of your map here. Loop back around and go back south on Jones Street. That will almost double the queue length for the drop-off and pickup at this school. And I think that will greatly enhance the traffic flow around the school at school drop-off and pickup time. There's only one house involved inside this one-way section. And I don't think that'll be an issue for them to get in, have in and out anytime that they need to.
Okay, do we have any questions?
It does have the approval of the Public Works Committee as well. I'm sorry.
Me, I'm okay with, but would request y'all have some kind of process to help people learn that, because as far as getting proper signage and warnings and everything, because with all the school traffic and everything, where people kind of understand what's going on there.
You say an advance warning?
Yeah, just as you put it in, whatever I guess y'all do on these one-way streets to make sure we really do a
We'll
good job.
Once that goes a couple of weeks or a month or something, then we'll probably remove the.
Yeah, whatever y'all
temporary
see fit.
But we can put additional signing there to give extra warning. As you go north on Trammell, which is the way the traffic's flowing, we'll warn them that there's no left turns for Richardson Street and must proceed to Jones Street. We'll have some temporary sign to do that. Sure will. Appreciate that recommendation.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
All right, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed. All right. Item 5, Virtue Subscriptions Agreement for City Email Encryption Service. Jorge.
Thank you, council members. We have been given the task to encrypt all of our city email. I have made the decision, along with several consultants, that the best way to achieve this is by contracting with a third-party vendor. Due to the cost of encryption with Microsoft, Virtue is a privately held company that specializes in digital privacy and data encryption. Over the past 4 months, we have several meetings in which Virtue proved to be the best candidates. As far as compliance and use, approval from April's Finance Committee was made for this purchase for $25,000. And we're a little bit under budget for $23,775 to find this solution and deploy it. The initial expenditure is going to come from CIP. Thereafter, it will be an ongoing operating expense from the IT's operating budget. Any questions?
Said this originally was approved in the April meeting.
Yes, from the Finance Committee meeting.
This was Councilmember Goodluck. This was one of the IT department's approved CIP projects for 2021. So the funding is available.
Okay,
Just to be clear, it has to come before this body because it's a contract. Yes.
Subscription agreement. That's right.
And it's been reviewed by Mr. Terry Miller.
did we have anything like this before? Or no? Any type of service like this before?
No, we don't
Okay.
have any time. Right now, it is a security issue. And we are being pressed to follow something to encrypt our emails.
Okay.
Okay, and this complies perfectly with our open records policy from the state of Georgia. Or in case somebody needs to view some of those, to create an open records policy.
Thank you.
Entertain a motion. to-
Mr. Bat,
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes, sir.
Give you a little additional information. Our cybersecurity insurer, through our property and liability insurance, is basically demanding that we have encrypted emails. And in fact, it sounds as though they haven't said this outright, that we may not even be eligible for coverage if we don't go ahead and get this. So the coverage is getting scarce because there are so many breaches out there that these cybersecurity insurers are getting a little cold feet if people aren't doing what they should be doing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, if there are no further questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Motion, have a second?
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Miller, the resolution 2108 to provide staggered terms for current members of the Development Authority of the City of Dalton in accordance with the Georgia Development Authority's law.
This thing comes out. Now, this is because it's not big, we distinguish from one seldom used in recent years has been used. Two series of 4 outstanding bond issues of the hospital authority, hospital authority, the healthcare system. That were issued back in 2004. Chair of the board, Brian White, secretary, execute certification. Board members, directors in their terms, and if you look at this old law, you realize we've been appointing people for 6-year terms like we do for the joint development authority. There's some confusion here. These are simply 4-year staggered terms. We are not shortening any of the 7 members' terms, but we are rearranging within their term, within the terms of their appointment, their designated terms. So along with the state enabling statute, in which you validly certify to the bond holders. So it is a technical change, but it doesn't shorten anyone's term. It doesn't remove any of the 7 directors from the appointment.
Any other questions? Anybody have? Okay. Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion approved.
Second,
second,
all in favor? Aye. Okay, motion carries. All right, item 7, Croy Engineering Task Order number 5 for update of the stormwater pollution prevention plan at the Dalton Municipal Airport. Mr. Wormza.
Yes, Mayor Pro Temp and council, this is for update of the stormwater pollution prevention plan at the airport as required by the Georgia EPD. This is to be contracted engineering firm. I just need the mayor's signature on the task order because it's a contract.
Questions? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
so moved.
Motion to have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, none opposed. Thank you. Item number 8. Resolution 2109, a resolution authorizing the negotiation, execution, and delivery of lease number 008-0849118-300 dated August 30, 2021. the lease between the city of Dalton, Georgia, 298 Knob North Drive, Cahutta, Georgia, 30710, and the Huntington National Bank, 1405 Zinniam Lane, North Plymouth, Minnesota, and prescribing other details in connection therewith for 65 GPS golf cart units for Knob North Golf Course. Andrew?
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem and council members. You may remember back on August 2nd, the city council approved the purchase of 65 new lithium golf carts for Knob North Golf Course. And tonight, what you have before you is a resolution drafted by the city attorney to enter into a leasing agreement with the bank that you previously mentioned for the GPS units, which will be affixed to the carts. The existing carts at the course also have this GPS technology. It's a 60-month term, a total of $2,275 per month. And this GPS provides control to the pro shop about where the carts can go and they can't go. It also provides some assistance to the golfer about distance on their shot, distance to the pin, things like that. This is already budget allocation in Knob North's budget, and it's actually less. The amount that's presented before you tonight is actually less than what they're paying right now on the existing club car cart. So it will be a cost savings to the annual operating budget to the department. Eric Hester is here tonight, the pro, if you have any additional questions, but that's been reviewed and by the city attorney would recommend proceeding since the budget's available and it's less than the existing expense.
Equipment is returned, so you control it.
There would be no penalty.
That's not what you state law. So that-
Okay.
It's right.
Have any questions? Okay, all right. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion approved.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed. Motion carries. Is there any supplemental business before council? Okay, hearing none. We are adjourned. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.